Hello, boys and girls, it's Angel Malos here. Welcome back to another episode of Tekkit Legends. This is gonna be fun today. So here I am on the little XP automatic XP farm room kind of thing, and obviously I put over there a book, enchanting book kind of thing over there, because I wanted to do this thing. And as you can see, my level right now is 116, and it keeps going up. I've been here for a while. I just staying around here. And look at this, I've been enchanting all these books and I still have more over here, and obviously have a lot of levels. And the enchantment that I was looking for to get, it was actually this Luck of the Sea and Lure, because I wanted to get this fishing rod, this one over here, which it would not break like this one over here. And I wanted to put an enchantment of Lack of the Sea 3 and Lure 3. Lure 3 basically would make it catch fishes faster, and Lack of the Sea it would give you like a better chance to get like good stuff. I'm not sure if Luck of the Sea would mean that I will only get like fishes like this, but what I do want to get is like name tags, because I don't want to go like exploring all the place just looking for dungeons and chests, because that takes a long time. I wanted to get the name tags faster. So eventually I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'm just going to go fishing and trying to get name tags, because I want to name tag a couple of things. Now, I'm going to take this episode and I'm going to do something that I left over from the other pretty much episodes that I was doing behind. So over here I have already set up a little bit of making the stuff that I need for this thing over here, because it needs this fluxed electrum rods, which needs this smelting, this flux electrum blend. But when I was setting up this thing over here, my two my two furnaces, electric furnaces, blow up. I really don't have any idea exactly why, because I didn't do anything wrong. And then I did this over here, a rock crusher that is just has obsidian and is making this obsidian dust. So when I need the obsidian dust, it's gonna be right there. And it's making this crushed obsidian, which prevents mob spawns. So that's gonna be cool. Maybe make a room that is dark and mobs cannot spawn. Anyhow, so we got pretty much all the stuff in here, but with Gendustry, we got one more thing to do, and I'm gonna show you guys what is that. So if we go down here to the lab, you guys can remember this beautiful place. I should have one of these guys. Well, nothing really. There you go. This guy right here with a Phantasmal Queen, and it's disabled right now because I don't want it to work. So Phantasmal Queen, and it has battery. So if you see this, I can just like you can right click and wrench it, and it will come out. And as you can see over here, it still has the energy and it still has the queen. Actually, you can just break it probably, and it will still keep everything. It will still keep the Phantasmal Queen and the RF. So the Phantasmal Queen is the queen that we did on the previous episode, and then I should just open Phantasmal right there. And as you can see, we did all the breeding and stuff like that. If you want to see that, check on the previous episodes. That's how I did all the breeding all the way to the Phantasmal Bead, which is the one we have here, is the last tier, the most badass bee ever. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to a safe place to use this, because this Phantasmal Bee is crazy. If you saw on the last episodes about the one that is behind the Phantasmal Bee, this one over here, the Spectral Princesses, it was actually reviving a lot of skeletons. So we did a lot of skeleton revival, and this one is gonna help us to do something extra. Now I have a problem with the XP farm that is creating a lot of silky combs, and right now it's actually getting really full. But we'll see. I'll figure that out in a little episode later. Maybe I'm gonna put like a little update, and I'm gonna show you guys what is happening to that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to the end. So I need to find the end portal. There's volcanoes, and portals right here. So I'm gonna travel over here, and I'm gonna go to the end. So here I am on the beautiful place that we messed up. It's so funny that after so many episodes, the items that I blew up in here, they're still in here. That is actually really funny to me. And yeah, I definitely do not need all this stuff. So okay, I collected a couple of stuff over here. I'm just gonna send it back there, into my system, which is still active because I have a chunk loader. And here's a diamond dolly, and I'm gonna borrow this monster spawner right there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm just wanna take it and send it to my system back there. Alright, let's head into the end, which obviously we already did the Ender Dragon and everything, and the end should be very peaceful at this moment. So I come over here, and as you can see, I kill the Ender Dragon a lot of without even needing to kill this stuff over here. So I feel bad, you know, like it was the last dragon kind of thing, and there is no more dragon. There's only one Ender Dragon per world, and you know, it pretty much just went bye-bye. So I feel bad that that had to happen, but it was for a good cause, you know, because thanks to gendustry and genetics, we are going to today revive the Ender Dragons, and that's gonna be epic. So, all right, I'm gonna put this thing over here. It says it doesn't have any flowers, and it just needs a normal flower. So let's go ahead and just put one normal flower right here. I just think we can just grass right there, and then use a poppy maybe just like this right there. This is gonna be our source. Now I'm gonna use a couple of things. I'm gonna use pistons, and I'm gonna use the redstone, and I'm gonna use a lever. And this is what's gonna help us to do this thing over here. So I'm gonna do maybe 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then that's gonna be not here. 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then over here, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess something like that. Then I'm gonna put this redstone inside here, just like this. I don't know why it would connect to bedrock, but it has something to do with the bedrock right there. It's funny. It doesn't connect to anything, it's connecting to bedrock. That's weird. I didn't know redstone would have that effect. That's interesting to me, really interesting. And then I'm gonna put the lever, maybe right there. And of course that doesn't work. Jesus Christ. Alright, so is there a way to put the... No, it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out this redstone. That was a lame idea. Take this out of here. Maybe even place one more right here. And I'm gonna put just some normal blocks. Yeah, something that looks epic like that. And I think when redstone powers this thing over here, it should be fine, I think, I guess. I hope so. Yeah, there we go. So now everything should be working completely fine. Now we're gonna go for the magic. You see, I feel so bad about, you know, killing the Ender Dragon and this the last dragon and all this good stuff. So if you guys remember what happened to the skeletons when I drop a bone on the floor, you probably can imagine what's gonna happen to all these eggs when I pull the lever off and all these become items. So I'm gonna put a little more space over here because I don't want it to drop on the void and then nothing happens to those eggs. So yeah, I'm pulling a thing right here, which is just gonna be epic right there. So yeah, there we go. Wait, just hold up, right there. And just make it look pretty. One more there. There we go. That is epic. Now over here, I'm gonna put it as always on. And as you can see, my bees are flying all over the place. They're the nice purpley bees from the Enter family. And what's gonna happen when I pull this lever? Guess what's gonna happen? So you can see all the bees flying all over the place. Awesome. Now let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this lever off and try to remove this industrial apiary, which is using a lot of energy, real quick. And look at that, I went flying all over the place. Obviously, I have all the... I have most of the eggs that I placed down. But look at this, I have a ton of dragons in here. Everything just went blowing up everywhere because the dragons obviously kill the blocks. As you can see, they kill the grass and kill most of the quartz in here. I don't have the other stuff. Look at that, look at that, there's so many in here. That's so cool. Sadly, we pretty much lost our our bee and our apiary because I needed to do it faster. Kind of lagged a little bit there. So I'm gonna leave the dragons there. And voila, I mean, that was epic, wasn't it? I killed the dragon for a good purpose. I genetically modified some bees. I worked with them because the bees obviously need the dragon eggs for me to reproduce it, for the ender bees. And I grabbed those ender bees and I managed to put them all the way up to the phantom bee level. And obviously I have the gene for the phantom bee, so if I want I can make more phantom bees, and I even have the effect for the phantom bee, so I can have any bee have that effect to reproduce, to resurrect the dragon. And I came back to the end as a good citizen, and I pretty much placed dragons all over the place. So yeah, I'm not sure how many dragons came off. I got 9 eggs out of the eggs that I placed. I didn't count them, but I know there is at least more than 3 dragons just flying around happily in the end now. So yeah, thanks to the bees, this was completely possible. So now we don't have the last dragon in there. There's a bunch of dragons. So my world has a bunch of dragons living in the end, and they're pretty destructive. So I don't want to. I don't want. You can revive the dragon anywhere you want. So if you're like in a multiplayer in a server and you actually manage to get some ender bees, you can probably go ahead and mutate the bees all the way to phantom bees. And once you have the phantom bees, the phantasmal bees, you can actually go ahead and just like revive an ender dragon near, your enemy's base or something like that, and that thing will tear the place apart unless it has mob protection. If the server has like mob griefing protection on, then nothing is gonna actually have. So yeah, this was the revival of the dragon. So if you want to know more, just ask me a question down there. I can tell you what's going on, but my previous episodes, everything is there. So I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys back next episode on the next step of an adventure. So see you guys. Bye bye.